Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. Pretty interesting day on Friday. So I did get in on a smallish trade. I'm still in it, quite seriously underwater at the moment. But as I said, there's a very wide stop loss on that at the moment. So let's just start off on the weekly, because this is the critical aspect here. So look at these tails in the previous week. So there were buyers that stepped in this zone here. And that's at 41.30 to 4,000. So that to me is still the area that we need to pay attention to. The next weekly level that means anything is 39.71. So that is a possibility as well. But I think the key thing here is, look at this, the trend is up. So there's no real reason to be panicking on anything. This is a big engulfing weekly bar. And I think just put the context in, basically going into the close on Friday, we had the Fed's talking about tapering stimulus and increasing interest rates in 2 years' time. So markets are forward thinking, so obviously the panic sets in, and this is what we end up with. We also had the futures close out as well, as I spoke about. So nothing too shocking, but I think for me, this area here was a fairly decent area to get in long, which was between 41.70 and 41.80 area. It was a fairly decent area to get long, and anyway, hasn't quite materialized. But I think this little close and this section here is predominantly after hours and low volumes. So this last section was on Friday. If you just come to the hour, and you'll see, so that's the area that I suggested, looking for longs, and did get in on long in there. Sort of 41.80 was the area, and then obviously we had 2 hours after that, which was just chaos. But the volumes there would be very low. So at the moment, oscillators group to the downside. We don't have any structure just yet. So this area that I have here at 41.30 is the first bit of structure, and then there's another area a little bit lower down, which is 41.20. So that's kind of on the cards at the moment, but Asian session as well, so I just take this with a pinch of salt right now and see where we finish up. So not just panicking just yet, but definitely looking for a bit of a stability and a bit of a better area to get in and trade this thing back to the upside. So nice decent pullback at the moment. If you think about it, from the highs there, we're down 3% at the moment, so that's a fairly decent pullback. Obviously 4,000 would be the next target, I think. Well, 4,100 and then 4,000 would be the next target, the downside, if we continue sliding. So yeah, so for me at the moment, just wait and see. This area, you can see, is fairly strong, and that's 41.30 and 41.20. So that is the area, which incidentally is where my stop is, below that area. So that's kind of what we're waiting for. See what happens in this area, see if we do start building a base. If we don't, we'll dump the trade. It's a very small position, so it's not very low risk. I think I'm risking about 0.8% of capital, so it was worth a gamble. Didn't pay out, didn't work out though. So yeah, I think wait and see at the moment. Not interested in shorting this just yet, unless we get back up into this area here of 41.73 and start rejecting it. If we start rejecting that area, then I would change my tune. And you can see that the first hourly fractal that we have is 41.70, probably 41, if I just fine tune that, 41.74. So reject that area and start falling again, I will definitely look at taking a short scalp to the downside. But at the moment, yeah, I think let's wait and see. I think we should start building some kind of support soon. People are going to see value and realize that the Fed's raising interest rates in 2 years' time is not really something to panic about just yet. Anyway, that's it for me. So just be very cautious. I think that's my motto for the day, is just hold on tight, be cautious, and wait for some kind of a base. We see the base, we will gradually add to our position to get it to a full-size position and trade this back to the upside. Anyway, that's what I'm waiting for. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.